Merfolk and Goblins have been duking it out for decades, and it's finally time to have a match in 2019. Everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master, and I am here because Squa Chief, Twitch streamer and YouTuber, has challenged me to a duel. Merfolk versus Goblins. He's the Goblin Master right now. I'm the Merfolk Master. And he says, Nikachu, we're going to have a match. And the loser has to subscribe to the other person on YouTube. And I said, you know what? I'm game. So, this is the list I'm going to be playing for. It's the list that I've been playing with recently. And it's got some positives and negatives. First off, I don't actually have any idea what the hell is going to be in this Goblin deck. I mean, this Goblin, like, traditionally, there's, like, Legion Loyalist and Bushwhacker. It's sort of those 8-whack looking things with Goblin Grenade. So I have no idea exactly what's going to be in the deck. I'm hoping that Tidebinder Mage is going to be useful. Usually Master of Waves is good, but I'm not actually running it. That's just not what I'm running recently. I'm just going to play my regular deck. If I wanted to stack the deck, I could put like 4 Tidebinder Mages in it. Maybe 4 Spreading Seas, 4 Seas Claims, take them off all the red mana. But this is just what we're going to run. But I don't think it's going to do too poorly. We got a lot of creature interaction in the form of Harbinger of the Tides, Tidebinder Mage, Merfolk Trickster, and a decent chunk of Lords. Hopefully fly in the air over with Coralhelm Commander, but this is a match that has been going on for decades. Merfolk versus Goblins. Let's do it. See you there. I won the die roll. That's half the battle. So full disclosure, how many Goblin cards do you own in paper? Okay.
I can't count. When I first started the game, I was in love with Goblins in Origins, and so Pile Driver came out, and I just went berserk, and I fell in love with that card, and I treated it like when I opened it as my pre-release promo, I treated it as if like I opened a Planeswalker, so I just shouted. Everyone was like, everybody was just like, "Oh my goodness, what'd you open?" They come over, the look of disappointment on their face when they saw that I went this hard for a Goblin Pile Driver, and I just was so ecstatic.
Well,
what is that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Flying. Oh
well,
jeez.
Now this is proof that you're not subscribed to my channel.
Yeah. What are we doing? Oh, you should have told me. I would have done budget Goblins.
This is not it's not a budget deck. Budget Goblins? I think I'd be more afraid of budget Goblins. What is this? Oh god.
You're not a subscriber to my channel.
Well, fortunately, this thing can fly over it. So that's the good news.
And this can just stroll on in.
What do I do here? Add more creatures to the battlefield? Well, we got this. We have an answer. So, it's not all impossible.
Do you own all the you have all the stuff online. Do you own it all on paper? Oh yeah, you do. You played with the GP.
Well, I own almost everything on paper. There's some things like I still don't own like boomerangs, for example. I use those. Actually, I do not own currently Coralhelm Commander. This card is never playable until recently. Never. This was a complete scrap pile of garbage. So full disclosure, I do not own any Coralhelm Commanders.
Jeez, I bet it's still cheap though. So it has to be 2 level up. Get him for 1. I don't think it's worth it to get him for 1. I have to like keep track of what your life total is. Maybe I can move. I'll just move you down below it. Yeah, because I have your camera over your life total. I was like, wait, this is not good for anyone. They only see your graveyard. You don't really use your graveyard.
To do here. I don't really need to get this thing in play. Honestly, I just want to go to the skies.
Oh, why the commander though? Just
it can beat a Plague Engineer if they face off against each other. And it's surprisingly like a pretty good late game top deck versus Blue Eye Control. It's better than Rajiri, for example.
That is true.
It's just weirdly positioned right now.
Oh, this is interesting.
This is Goblins versus Merfolk. This is a classic battle.
This is. I have all these tools now too.
Merfolk has traditionally not done very well against Goblins at all.
I love that they print all these Goblins cards though. Like the Goblins tickle my pickle, and like they're finally somewhat playable. Not great, but not horrible.
There probably is a Goblins deck out there, but like no one tries. Where would Merfolk be without the like few Merfolk pilots trying to, you know, keep it competitive? What's going on here? There's a bolt in my future?
Nah, I don't play bad cards.
When it enters the battlefield, you may have it deal damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to the number of goblins you control.
We got a reader.
Yeah. Alright, so something's gonna die. Ooh, that one.
I feel I win this race.
Do you? Alright, I got something to block.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that's right.
Never
Mutable
mind.
is the only answer to Goblin Pile Driver.
I forgot it wasn't technically a Merfolk.
Why does this have flash? It's basically a removal spell.
It's like Bolt with upside.
So, well, we got to keep stuff off the battlefield. Well, I'm still gonna race, even though I should probably be on defense. Alright, let's put something on the battlefield.
This is the only bad part of where, like, I had to budget this one because I didn't have caverns. Like, I'm playing 4 caverns, so, like, it makes a minute difference with you and your cryptics. Stupid cryptics.
This is definitely not the goblins I've been up against before. Munitions expert.
This is New Age Goblins. It's like way more playable.
More mid-range. Usually dead by now.
I went with the more mid-range rather than like the other versions I've been playing, where it's like you're playing 4 Simian Spirit Guides because you want to turn 1 a Goblin Instigator.
That is pretty brutal.
It might be better. I don't know, but it's hard to say for sure.
Has haste.
Has haste.
Reveal the top 4 cards in your hand. Put all goblin cards this way into your hand. The rest on the bottom of your library.
This is
never faced Legacy Goblins before. I know that was a card.
No!
You brick?
This is good and bad.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You want to trade?
Not really.
That's okay. It's 2 damage.
Okay, how far ahead can I get here? So first things first, let's make this bigger. It's a lord.
Wait, it becomes okay. Wow. Oh, what's the thing you click? Q. Q is what you click to read it. Okay, that's better than what I thought. I thought it was just a 4/4 flyer. They left that part out when you went over it. I've been playing Moto for 4 years. I didn't learn you can click Q to read the card until like last month.
Oh wow. Okay. Let's see now, what do I want to do? I guess if you trade those 2 things, that's fine for my Silver Gill Adept.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's no Flash Lords. I know that.
Not
Merfolk,
yet.
Actually, the second modern deck that I built. First I built Burn, then my buddy had Merfolk. So like, I fell in love. So I got all my caverns cheap before everything got really expensive. I was actually building Merfolk or Goblin Tribal, but then my first deck got stolen, so it was like total feels bad, man. But sure.
And away we go. The commander. There is nothing in this card that makes me understand why it flies. There's no reason. It's not in his name. It's barely in the picture. There's like a drake in the background. There's no other reason it should fly.
If so, I lose here, but I'm just saying if I drew a mountain, if I could have won. So I'd play this out, play my pile driver for 1, play the mountain, play Mog War Marshal, and it would get 1, 2, 3.
Oh, goblins you control have haste, yeah.
Or 5 triggers, so it'd get plus. So it'd be a swing for 11. You could block 2, and then 1, 2, 3. So I'd be 1 short actually. So it'd be close. So the second blocker and me not drawing a mountain mattered. That flyer, because I could block all these, but the flyer.
That's right, it flies.
I mean, I'm dead to the Fairy Conclave as well, but
My sideboard sucks.
So's mine. I have 14 cards.
Okay, I have a feeling this card is not good, but I don't really have anything to bring in. I guess this and this.
I don't think Blood Moon's playable against you, but
It.
not since you like went to way more islands.
It's high variance.
Even before, I wouldn't play it. Now I sound like I would make it be like an option in the past.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah, this is good.
I just have so many options. Maybe
I have no options.
You know, it'd be good if they printed. You know how we have Ringleader for goblins. If they had that for Merfolk, 4 mana, look at your top 4, all the Merfolk in your hand.
Well, no, they don't have anything like that. They just have one that you look for another one of its. There's like a There's a Harbinger Merfolk. Find more Merfolk.
I gotta read half of these. There's so many random goblins that I don't know what they do. Okay.
So what's goblins good against now?
They're really good at mid-range. They're actually very good against control. Ringleader just lets you grind against all the mid-range decks.
Okay.
And
There's
then
a million of them.
Turns, you go long very well because you matron. You can tutor just for like 3 matrons in a row to get density. You have a bunch of 4-drops that perform very well. Okay, if I don't win with this hand.
Well, that doesn't sound good because this hand is not very impressive.
Oh, geez. Then, yeah, I definitely need to rethink this deck. There's versions like this where it's like all goblins, or other versions where you can play with bolts and K commands.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the version with bolts and fatal pushes is better than trying to go all goblins, just because you interact so much better to get you to that late game. You're like 1 and 2 2-mana spells are way better than trying to play a 1 and 2 drop goblin.
Unless you are playing with the loyalist.
I forgot I was playing with the Warren Instigator, so it was a surprise seeing it.
Oh, commander goes down.
Oh man! So you like Die Hard for Life, Merfolk? Like, is that like your love of Magic?
I love blue creatures I love artifacts. I love counter spells. You know, they're pretty useless these days. It's a deck that, like, I have never had any reason to abandon. Sworn Instigator.
I don't have anything good. I can put in a 2/2.
Actually, everything's hard to beat.
We can trade.
Do it, I'm gonna gamble on it. You can put something in play.
We'll see. We'll see if this is good or bad.
Because you have very few cards in your hand.
Okay. Trigger.
Okay.
Okay, these work. These work.
Something. Oh, there is Bolt in this deck.
Sideboard.
Goodbye, Bolts. Oh,
Okay.
I'm really getting got. I forgot that this thing has double strike. You like get 2 triggers off of this. This was not worth it.
Yeah, no. One might be okay, but
Oh no, no, maybe it was okay. I just didn't know you had this stupid ringleader. Where's the ringleader? He's what's making this thing really go off.
yeah, like this card is nuts. Let's go here. Let's go get Krenko.
Oh, great.
And we'll pass back. Like now you can like have explosive turns, and yeah, Instigator if you can like should just like always be blocked. Like a trade there.
I don't really have the mana to do anything right now.
So when did you start playing MTG?
1999.
Oh my goodness,
Way back in the day.
that was a while back.
Okay, I guess I'll do this. Pass. Do that use of mana. We're on blocking duty.
I always think that guy's so funny.
Well, he is. He's ridiculous.
Echo's such a weird mechanic. No, I don't want to pay for my thing. I'll get a 1/1. It's so good, but weird.
I don't know what they were thinking back then. The mechanics were really lopsided.
I hated how they made Aether Vial. You have to click it twice now. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's brutal. And there's no way I can automatically let them stack. Alright, we've seen enough.
I did my thing, you did your thing.
Let's see. Well, maybe we want this thing back. Screw this card. Yeah, we'll do that.
What's your favorite Merfolk?
Master of Waves.
Master Ways.
We will keep this. It's the only card that, when it first came out, it brought a lot of pain to my opponent's faces. It's almost like you were comboing off in front of them somehow. It's like they can't do anything about it.
Yeah,
and it still sort of does that today.
You first had Lord of Atlantis back in Alpha, and then just after that, you really haven't had anything until Master Ways.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else was like the same or not as great.
Auntie's Hovel?
This stupid land, it went from like $3 to 30 because goblins became a thing. So I tried playing elementals the other day, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy the foil elemental lands, and they went from $10 to 50. So I didn't get a chance.
I guess this attack is useless. That thing's gonna die anyway.
It's fine.
Probably you're gonna die. This looks like a problem. Okay. Oh yeah.
This is as good as it gets, though. That's like this is like all I got, and all I have are 1/1s now. Like this is the part where like I just have nothing, and I have to like, ringleader. Like that's where ringleader comes in. Is this spot where you can top deck and instantly just have a card that can draw you potentially 4 cards.
Well, unfortunately, you have turns to do this. I'm on blocking duty. Yeah, I can beat this. This is possible.
Yeah, you have 5 cards in hand, and you missed a land drop, so it's not looking good for me.
I can't fly yet, though, but I will soon. To the skies, Coral Helm.
Like, I hate this. I hate now I have to put this on the stack and then do it.
Yeah, it was the worst upgrade ever. I timed out a few times because of this.
Those 4 unstable lands on Moto have grown on me. Oh my goodness.
Alright, we can start doing something in the air.
Yeah, no blocks.
I'm not a huge John Avon fan, but what can I say? John Avon did very good on this land.
You're not a fan of John Avon?
You know, my problem is when he paints his lands, they're all this really just one color, and it's still pretty true for this island.
Well, that is true.
But like I like the lands to have a little bit more color than that.
I like color on my islands. Like, I love Lorwyn Islands. That one with all like the flowers.
So when do I get to go in for big damage? Or do I just sit patiently and keep hitting for 5 in the air? Well, you're not doing anything, so...
Just chilling.
But something could happen out of nowhere. Okay.
Wait, I'm so bad.
Oh, now you realize the Mutavault's active.
Yeah.
It was only for 1 turn.
Oh, I missed out on 3 damage.
They're unblockable damage.
Yep. Okay, there it is.
Haste and Island Walk. Excellent combo.
Oh, watch, that's gonna bite me.
I guess that's pretty relevant. Like a pile driver off the top would be pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would put you at 9, and that actually could have mattered.
Okay, can I go all out here? Let's see, you block. What are my largest things? 1, 2, 3. I can attack for. Ugh, this is annoying. I finally get my like last mana source, but if I want to pump up the Coral Helm Commander, that screws my mana again. So this is, you block the top largest things. This is a 6/6/3. Well, if you don't have anything, I guess actually the Fairy Conclave is going to come in for the extra points of damage. This is assuming you have air. If you don't have air, then maybe I'm screwed.
Yeah, I may have drawn 4 lands in a row, and so I have land left in my hand. So, like, I was hoping to draw, like, Pile Driver. If I drew Pile Driver, actually, I can swing. I could have swung lethal if I swung Meatball. And then I can top deck a Ringleader, which is huge. But
yeah, Ringleader finding Pile Driver. This matchup's going to come down to a lot of those. Well, I don't know. That Murderous Munitions Expert is pretty brutal. That thing is very strong.
Good. Like, I really like the deck. It was a close match. I think it's a close matchup. It's like before it wasn't. I think that like Goblins actually has game. Like Munitions Expert was a huge addition.
Oh, are you kidding me? Goblins had a huge advantage against Merfolk in the past.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, the really fast under the ground stuff that was really hard to beat because you just got under us so hard. It's so hard to block because of Legion Loyalist. Like you can't even play Master of Waves. It doesn't matter. You can make a million elemental tokens. Legion Loyalist says you can't block with tokens.
Well, that's right. They were playing the like 8-whack, or they were playing those whack goblins.
Yeah, the whack goblins. That is very good against Merfolk. Merfolk has a very bad matchup. Very, very bad matchup. There are some things that can turn it around, but that's very hard.
Yeah, I think that deck was favorite. I don't, like this mid-range one, I think it's probably more 50-50.
Probably.
But
well, I don't know. We'll have to see.
I'm Legion Loyalist, but I guess you can tutor with Matron. But
problem is you have Goblin Pile Driver, and I have Tidebinder Mage. I have to tap down a creature. You get to just hit me hard in the face.
I definitely forgot about the Mutavault game 1. Just slung right in.
They all do. I didn't want to play the Lord, but I guess I didn't have to. But I wanted to try to win next turn. All right, match 2.
Yeah, match 2. Challenge me up. How do we? Yeah, I think I can challenge you.
Oh, you challenged me the first time.
It's so easy on Moto to just challenge people. You don't have to do like 6 settings. Like there's a just for fun setting. There's a competitive setting. Like when you challenge someone, you can make a setting as to how you want it to be.
You're so unlucky. I've won 2 die rolls.
That's okay.
Because I have not been winning any die rolls all year. Okay, I can't keep this as a 1-lander. I can keep this.
What do you think of the London Mulligan?
I love it. I actually won on a mulligan to 4 because of the London Mulligan. And I'm winning a lot of games to 5 because of London Mulligan. At least for Merfolk, there's like, the interactive spells like Ether Vial and Force of Negation and maybe a counter spell or so, they're good if you have a large number of cards in your hand, like 7. But if you go down to like 5 and your hand has an Ether Vial or like Deprive or something, you really want creatures. Like that's the only way you're going to win the game, is through creatures. The commander is back.
I think it's absolutely great. Just makes the games way more competitive.
Also, like, for example, I've got Chalice in my sideboard. and I can reliably dig for it against against like Infect, for example.
Mm. Yeah, I remember playing against M Hayashi. He's like the other big online Merfolk player.
Yep.
And I remember just looking at his list: 4 dismembers and then 4 chalices, and just like I got wrecked. Like I played a big creature, dismembered, and then he played chalice, and I just couldn't do anything. And I absolutely hated it.
I have not run into M Hayashi that much, but like yeah, the chalice is. I mean, it gets the right deck. It just locks them out. Hence why Eldrazi is doing pretty good right now. I'm just on defense. We learned our lesson last time.
I was like, wow, he didn't swing this time.
Oh god, that's scary.
This is fine.
What does this mean? You got some... Oh, okay, so you're going to use Munitions Expert. It will deal 2 damage. Kill it in first strike. Oh no, but then they still both die. So you deal 2 damage to this. And then the first strike damage happens, it dies. Okay, so yeah, this will work. Munitions Expert hits Coralhelm Commander. It's only 2 damage. And then Warren kills this and then trades with this. It's not my favorite trade in the world, but...
So we kill the first strike, then we kill the other one. So yeah, that's okay. Do what you gotta do.
I'm doing what I gotta do. Pass. The War Chief.
And then not worth the trade.
And nothing.
Where's your, wait, you not play Aether Vials? Where's your vials?
That is a good question. Where are my Aether Vials?
Oh, okay. I was like, is that what you gotta do to play Cryptic? You gotta take out the vials?
No.
The stupid fairy conclaves.
Yeah, this is a Skies deck now. These are not really lords.
Mm-mm.
I mean, they are... Apparently, lord is defined by how many, What the hell's this? You may search your library for a goblin card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So this thing finds goblins too.
It's just a 1/1.
Oh yeah, this one's just a 1/1.
Yeah, this is
But
fine.
the pile driver is not quite just a 1/1.
Where is he? There he is.
Goblin pile driver.
You don't have Cryptic, which is nice.
Not in game 1.
Not game 1.
Oh, I don't even think I have Cryptic in this deck. I accidentally well, that's sort of screwed up. Yeah, there should be Cryptic in this deck, but there's not.
Oh.
It's supposed to be Cryptic. It's supposed to be Cryptic.
The Harbinger?
Now what do I do?
That was like a Cryptic. It's like you drew a card and put in a tutu. It's like Ojutai's command, except you just put in a tutu.
I guess I do this. Need to get in some. Gotta do something.
Man, that mute ball is so annoying. I was playing Ghost Quarters, but I took him out.
Yeah, who will win? Goblin Pile Driver or one muty boy? Well, that's a problem.
That escalated a little bit.
Boop. Well, I don't think I'm dead.
You're not dead.
I don't exactly feel alive, though.
Like, I can't really swing two profitably, but do I... I haven't seen a Spreading Seas, but I think I died at one.
14...
So,
if
yeah.
I have a land and seas, you're dead.
Yeah. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, I don't have enough to swing out. I wonder if I took it and had those 2 extra goblins, if it would have mattered. It might have. I figure I'm just dead to Seas anyways, so like... And you're dead next turn, so I don't even swing like too optimally. As if there's like some perfect number of like swinging with 7 and yada yada.
Come on, seas.
One time.
No.
No Seas.
No seas.
I didn't know you're in Canada. I didn't know you're from Winnipeg.
I didn't know you were from Edmonton.
Yeah.
If anyone doesn't know, Winnipeg's a shithole, and Edmonton is very similar, but is a nicer shithole.
It's pretty nice.
It's a big upgrade to Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I do anything?
Yeah, I'll chump all day.
Pass.
I'll chump all of them. Okay, give me another land. I'll take something juicy. That's juicy.
Krenko is keeping the value of goblins up. Or sorry, the goblin tokens up.
This is gonna shoot something hard.
I am dead. This is very, very, very dead. Alright, moving on.
Okay.
We knew the match would be short. Yeah, where's my... Oh, this is supposed to be Cryptic Command. Bloody
it's
hell.
Okay, I don't have caverns.
Yeah, I guess so, that's fine.
Yeah.
I was filming something earlier in today showing an older version of this list. And so in my deck tech I had to show the boomerang.
The boomerang.
The boomerang, yeah, boomerang used to be the cryptic slot.
Oh my god! I bet it took you by surprise. You just, oh yeah, we're playing boomerang, the new hot tech or old tech.
I liked it because there's like no other way to deal with Blast Zone. Echoing Truth won't deal with that shit.
Where's all your freaking Field of Runes or Ghost Quarters? Or no, Tech Edge is what you like. That's what you like.
Yeah, but you can't Tectonic Edge someone until they have 4 mana in play, and then by the time they have 4 mana in play, they're gonna activate it.
You just want to prevent it from going for 1? Or like going
No, even 2. So they can play it on an early turn, and then on like turn 3, they can
activate it. Or, yeah, activate. Okay.
So it's not reliable. It's probably fine. It's probably good. Probably Tectonic Edge is a cleaner answer, but you still need Boomerang for Ensnaring Bridge. So it's an Ensnaring Bridge answer that can do other things.
Boomerang.
Boomerang.
How do you beat?
Okay, well, I don't really want to. This has to be a mulligan. This is not a very good hand. But we got this, and we've got this. Ah, screw it. Let's keep it. I love stupid keeps.
Me too. I just think it's funny. It's like, how do you beat freaking Blast Zone? Boomerang.
That's right.
the the cleanest answer. Oh man, this is awkward.
Oh man. Okay, you know what?
Oh,
By the
oh,
sound of that, let's do this.
oh okay. What did you pitch?
Spreading seas.
I just can't see because I put you over it. That must have been an awkward hand.
No! Okay, hold on. Okay, we'll let that resolve. Okay, so this is gonna do us in, huh?
Maybe. Stupid.
Okay, come on, Benthic Biomancer, let's get the show on the road really quickly.
Like,
we don't have time.
Who the heck? Who plays Force of Will against Goblins? Fortification.
Well, I didn't want Boomerang.
I was like, wait a second. I have like 4 non-creature spells.
Well, plus you have the bolts.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I bring in like 2 bolts, so you can validate. As long as you're not playing 4, I guess. If you're playing 4, then that's not the greatest.
Okay, slow start, slow start. Oh, that's a slow start.
That's not the right lord. Need to get pumped.
I guess we deal with this thing.
No.
Yes. No red mana. Oh, perfect.
Oh no! It's not the.
Alright, I don't know. Mountain and munitions expert can change this around a little bit. One munitions expert will not.
Jeez, that Force of Will got me. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Force of Will on Aether Vial.
I can't believe I lost that Force of Will.
So I kept it in.
And the worst part is, it's like confirmation bias for you. Yep, keep in Force Negation against Goblin. Oh wait. Okay. Hopefully, and freaking the stupid swamp. Like, if it wasn't a swamp, I'd be fine.
Yeah, how many swamps does that deck play?
2, I think. Which it should play 1, just for Blood Moons.
Nah, I shouldn't be greedy. If I can greedy and keep this. Well, this hand's no good either. Yeah, we can keep this. So this is the value of the London Mulligan. We can pitch away cards that...
Yeah, like double vial. Like, that's...
don't... Yeah, we get rid of all this stuff. Well, I got rid of at least 1 Force of Negation. You know...
At least 1.
At least 1. Ah! Should have kept it. Yeah, where's my Aether Vials? I got Aether Vial like once this match.
Yeah, but you got Force Negations when you needed them. So. The good old... It's still in. That's the funny part. Like, when am I gonna bolt? I'm gonna bolt on your turn. Oh boy, are we doing it?
Well, that can't be good news. Warning. Oh, it's gonna be a trade. Oh, okay. Or do you have another one?
I'll take a trade.
The Brothers has arrived. I'll also take a trade.
I don't mind. It's okay.
Okay, the commander.
Not much. Oh, another one. Okay, yeah, sure.
We're going upstairs. Taking the elevator up a level. Was this pile driver? Oh,
No.
more marshals.
Hmm. So many triggers. Gotta put them on the stack.
Yeah, who cares about this goblin? Send him to his death. What is it? Goblin King? All other goblins get +1/+1 in haste?
Yeah. Or Chieftain. One of them. Oh, no. Chieftains.
It just reduces your goblin spells.
I'm not too sure what I want to do, so I thought I might as well just, like, use this. Okay, let's see. Chieftain is the one that gives +1/+1 in haste. I just remembered randomly. And War Chief is the one that costs less and gives them haste.
Oh, okay.
Naval's on 3.
Goblin pile driver. So you're telling me as I can't tap out anymore?
No, you can. You're good. You're good. Well, you can tap out. You just gotta hold up force.
Ringleader? Alright, what we got here?
Ooh.
Well, that could be worse.
That's the one you're talking about.
Almost everything.
Yeah, almost. Well, that pile driver reads, I'm gonna get blocked by Mutavault.
Yes.
And then you'll probably just eat my matron and then take 11? That looks...
Sure, why not? I love taking 11.
Is this game 3 or game...
This is... Yeah, I think it's game 3 of match 2.
Okay.
So...
One card left. Sure, that's good for me.
And pass. Not dead yet. I don't know how many ringleaders are there.
There's a couple.
Brick! What is this? Whenever it dies, deal 1 damage to any target. Oh god, that's not good.
That just kill you. Let's see. You can block 3, so you block 1, 2, 3, then take 8, and then yeah, you're dead. Good old turn 6.
It's
Modern.
way too much. How fair?
Now for match 3 for all the marbles for you. Okay, challenge player. I would like the skill level. We will set it to getting serious.
Oh, excellent. All right. We're moving it up.
Moving it up. Actually, it selects both. I don't know how that comes together. Oh, I have to unselect one of them. Comments, watchers allowed, don't spectate.
Excellent.
Okay, I just have to dodge Force of Will one time so my vial can resolve.
Make it sound like you always have Vial.
I do always have vial.
I think I'll keep this.
That's the bet. Like that's how you become a good tribal player. Is you just always have to have vial in your opening hand.
That explains my humans opponents.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
I told you I had it even before I saw my hand. I just looked at the top of my deck, saw a vial in my US sleeve, and it was good to go.
Okay, so let's try to slow you down this way.
Oh, that's...
But I can't say I'm thrilled about the
That's
situation.
rude. Wait, did I win the dice roll?
No, I won. I got 2 lands in play.
I got so excited for a second. It's like, did I win? No. Okay, maybe this will work. This is all your fault, by the way. Look at how bad I have to play right here.
Sacrifice a ball, goblin at a red mana.
So dumb. This is all because I lost the dice roll, too.
What do I have to be worried about here?
Nothing. He's just a 1/1.
Definitely something.
Just a...
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Mutavault Showdown. Bloody hell.
This is fine.
I feel like I have to deal with Pile Driver every single game.
Nah, you're fine, you're fine.
Goblin Ringleader, okay.
Like, I could get 1 goblin, or I could potentially get more. So I like Ringleader. Loses all abilities? Oh, it's so dumb. Stupid trickster. He's tricking me.
Okay, so my
Trick my
trickster's about to get blown up.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Boop.
Okay, trickster down.
Take 1. So... Told you, just a harmless 1/1.
This is not the greatest draw.
Aether Vial. Turn 4.
Right on time.
You asked and it came.
I was thinking about not playing this thing. What showed up? The Ringleader? Ringleader's on the way.
Oh. Yeah, he's coming. How happy are you that Hogak's gone?
Is it? Is it really gone?
Yeah, I played it. It's horrible now. It'll be a deck still, but it's not like
it's not the degenerate thing that it used to be.
It's just dead turn 3 to numerous ways. Okay, give me some goblins.
Damn it, that's convenient.
That's not bad.
What do I do?
Chump.
Chump takes 7.
This is fine. See, like, my goblins are like your merfolk, except now they just became 2/2s instead of 3s.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna block something here. And I'm just gonna hope, or do I just chump block this Warren Instigator? That feels gross too. No, maybe I do that. Okay, we'll just chump block this damn thing. Doesn't have trample.
Sure. Yeah. Shucks. That's the thing, is like after you get hit by Instigator, you just like you just know you gotta block. Oh, Demonic Tutor into play it? Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, it has Island Walk. I always forget. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, alright.
Uh-oh. That's pretty good.
I hope. Okay, so we hit this thing. Now we make hopefully good blocks. It still has double strike. Damn it. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. I have to still deal with this damn Mutavault later.
You're mutable. This is your fault.
That was the awkward draw of this Lord of Atlantis. Okay.
Oh,
so.
okay. I was like, what? That is a very awkward draw. Oh, and he gets to swing lethal next turn.
Come on, Spreading Seas or Merfolk Trickster.
Merfolk versus Merfolk. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, then. We can pump this thing up. Then pass.
So just... Let's see what I draw.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I have 2 lands in hand, so I have to go for it. I was like, well, yeah.
Okay, I'm on the play. Maybe Boomerang is better on the play.
It's the Boomerang. Yeah, I think Boomerang's better than the Force, because at least then you can bounce the other out of my hand, and you're not down a card.
At least on the play.
Yeah, at least on the play.
Come on, Aether Vial. I'm behind here. Against goblins.
Yeah, no, there's no way I bring in the Trash Man against you. Destroy that Aether Vial. It was just too slow on turn 4. Wait, did I lose that game? Remember I was like, I shouldn't lose with this hand. I think
Right.
I lost the game.
Yes. I think it was the double Aether Vial. game.
I still lost.
All right, finally a game where you don't have Ether Vial. Okay, Commander. Goodbye, Commander. Crater Maker?
It destroys vials.
Sacrifice them, deals 2 damage to target creature, destroy target colorless. Non-land permanent. Okay.
It deals with Karn, is the big thing. It's just, I really like Creator Maker. It's so versatile.
Try this again. I am getting Mutavault every game. It's just pile driver insurance. So I could trade, or I could let you spend a mana to blow this guy up.
It's a weird spot. Even I'm not sure.
Even though like at 3 mana, you can do a lot of things. Sure, we'll let it through.
Is that your polka dot bed?
Hmm?
Is that your polka dot?
It's not my bed, but it has a owl pattern on it.
Sure, yeah, not your bed, yeah. So that's gonna level up to 2, yeah. You got me.
Unfortunately, this cannot get any higher. I can't do this at instant speed.
It would be so good. Imagine Hex Drinker with instant speed. The Master. Okay, good. You played something. I was worried that you wouldn't play anything and it would just go poorly for me. Let's go, baby.
Okay, Ringleader.
Don't whiff.
Whiff!
No!
Oh,
Why'd I
yes!
open my mouth?
Our first whiff!
That's the first time it whiffed. I have so many.
Has haste.
Has haste. Wow. If I wouldn't have said nothing, I would have been fine.
Okay, so I need more help.
Hey. That's mine.
Oh no, you have Krenko? Oh. Well, this is just as bad, too.
This is something else. Your friendly neighborhood pile driver. I love Matron. She's so good. So, funny story. So, Matron got spoiled. I was like, oh my goodness, we can play Goblins. We play Goblins. I 5-0. And I'm like, the deck's not good. The deck needs Goblin Ringleader. Like, the deck would actually be pretty decent with Ringleader.
Mm-hmm.
And so, everyone's like, why wasn't it printed? So, I messaged my friend who's in R&D. I was like, hey, could you print Ringleader in the next set, please? Like, as a joke, of course, because it's just like, hey, make this card for me. No response. 2 weeks later, he messaged me on Facebook, and he just sends me the spoiler that Ringleader got spoiled. So he knew it was coming, but
Yeah,
of course
yeah, yeah.
he didn't tell me. But I was like, oh my goodness, it worked. So I was like telling everybody, I got it printed. I got the Ringleader printed.
I did it.
This is awkward.
You're telling me. In some ways, I want this Mutavault to be a blue mana source. Yep. So, gotta go for the Bloxies. Oh, fuck off. This is not good.
Okay, go to you.
Well, this is not looking good. Alright, so what? I don't even know what my outs are now. Ugh. Okay, so then I can... I'm hanging on by the skin of my teeth, but this is...
You're gonna love
basic... I'm basically dead. Sling Gang Lieutenant. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 red goblin creature tokens, sacrifice a goblin, drain me. You just have goblins? Well, what can I do here?
my whole deck's goblins. You just have goblins. Unless you have some gain life tech that I don't know about.
I most definitely do not.
This is the, like... There goes Pile Driver.
Da. Merfolk still struggling against goblins, even in 2019.
Goblins are great again. A bunch of good toys. That was great. I enjoyed that.
So true to the deal. I now subscribe to Squa Chief's YouTube channel, where I can see all the latest tech on goblins. The Goblin Master here.
The Goblin Master.
If only I was subscribed, I could see that Ringleader breaks goblins. we smash them.
That good stuff. Yeah, for editing wise though, they're gonna be lucky this one, because I'm gonna clip together an intro and put it onto the beginning, and then the rest is raw. So that's as heavy tech editing as we get here. But
I do a little bit of stuff in between. I'm the 2,901st subscriber.
The what?
The 2,901st subscriber.
I don't think I've had 2,900 subs.
Oh yeah, you have it. Do you check your sub count? Well, what do you think you have? 500?
600?
No, you have 2,900. What do you think I'm BSing you?
Yeah, of course. That's why I'm living in the jet.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah. 2,000. I thought you meant like just the today 2,000. I don't know. I'm lost.
Yeah, today 2,900. You have 2,000. Well, I don't know if you check how many subscribers you have. You have 2,900
as of today.
As of today. Go on YouTube. As of today.
Oh, I was thinking Twitch subs. Okay.
Oh no! Oh, I have no idea what the hell is going on Twitch. I don't understand that.
Now
that
it makes
world.
sense. Yeah, you're my 2,908. Okay, there we go. Now I got it. Now I'm in. I was like,
how many subs do you have on Twitch?
115. So not nearly as much as YouTube.
Yeah, but it's a different operation there on Twitch.
Yeah, people pay to be my sub.
There you go. That's right. YouTube is cheap.
Awesome.
It's free.
That was great. I think Merfolk just needs like a couple more things. I don't think maybe we'll get someone in Theros. When we return to Theros next block, that's like the spec is where we're going.
I guess so. That's the last time we got like Master of Waves.
Maybe we'll get Master of the Skies, where all your Merfolk get flying.
I was pretty satisfied with Force of Negation though. That helped a lot. Doesn't really help. Doesn't help me against any of the grindy decks, but like against the stupid decks, it helps me versus the stupid decks.
It beat me.
Yeah, there you go. If only I drew it more often when you had Vile.
I literally right now I have 4 non-creature spells in my deck.
But post board
But
you have Bolt.
yeah, post board I have
You
3
go to
bolts.
8. Oh, 3. We're not even at 8.
I didn't want to put a 4th bolt in because then it looked like I was just trying to beat Merfolk. So I put in a braid in instead. Which
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fair. Blow up my ether vial the first time I get it. I guess you can keep me off ether vial. You've got a braid. You've got the goblin, the sacrifice it, blow up a colorless permanent.
I did take out the Trash Master, so but I do bring in the Crater Maker, so I have 2 Crater Makers. So Aether Vial's not the strongest, but I have to like draw those cards. But that's yeah, we got unlucky. Usually Ringleader hits like 2 to 4. Like when you're playing 30 creatures that are all goblins, the odds are usually pretty high.
Yeah, it's 50-50 basically.
Yeah, you do or you don't. Like
Yeah. Today it was a don't.
50 at 30 out of 60. I thought you were just being like, I have 50% win rate against any pro. You either win or you don't. And then I realized, oh, it actually is 30. It actually is 50%, but dialed down to something more in depth, whatever it is. I like this version. 4 Munitions Expert is great. I think it hits Planeswalkers as well. It does, which really helps.
Yeah, the thing is like a removal spell. It's just a removal spell attached to a creature. You can vial and play.
It's wonderful. Maybe Merfolk will get something in Modern Horizons too. They got like
True Name Nemesis. Give me True Name Nemesis.
Honestly, I think they should print True Name. Like it's
just gonna make everyone upset, but
so it's balanced in Merfolk, but bad. It's like broken in like blue-white control or like other decks, but very balanced in Merfolk. So
looking at how like modern it, like let's say they printed True Name Nemesis with all that Hogak crap. I don't think True Name would have changed much. Well, I mean, Blue-White Control was probably one of the better decks against Hogak, but like, give True Name to like any other deck, doesn't matter.
I could see them printing a True Name that like you can only play if you control other Merfolk.
Oh yeah, I would love that. Yeah, it gets protection from a player so long as you control another Merfolk.
Honestly, I think yeah. Well,
then it might not be still not that good because they'll just kill the other Merfolk and then kill it.
No. But you can only cast it.
I gotta reveal a Merfolk. Oh, I just have to have I have to have a Merfolk in play already.
Yeah, to cast it.
Yeah, I guess it would be still worth it. It's just bad if I top deck it and I have nothing in play.
But you can vial, you know, like it, like.
Oh yeah, I could cheat still. You can cheat.
Yeah, so that's why sure. I think like if they printed a card like that, it'd be perfect. If like you had a True Name, but it's a fixed True Name that is actually pretty much you only play Merfolk, but it's a True Name.
It sounds like Scab Ruinator.
Oh jeez.
Do you know what this card does?
You have to exile 3 creature cards from your graveyard to cast it. And
yeah.
It's a flying 6/6 for 3.
5/6.
5/6.
5/6 for 3. And so the caveat is you can vial it in play.
Yeah. Then you just like screw yourself over as Merfolk because everything's a 2-drop. So it's like, so there's definitely a cost. Like give Merfolk Jitte or something. Give him something nice.
Well, we thought it would be a fixed version, like just like something with hexproof and unblockable.
Who's we? Who are these people thinking that they're gonna get something in Modern Horizons? Wizards doesn't like printing Merfolk.
Apparently not. No, they love printing Merfolk, but just unplayable ones.
How do you like a green 1/1 that can put a counter on a different Merfolk?
Yeah, exactly. There's tons of these particularly useless Merfolk. Well, I don't know if you know the story, but like they didn't even know what creature type that was going to be in Ixalan. It's just somewhere near the end of design. They said, okay, let's just make it Merfolk. That's why it's like weird that it's like a blue-green. Merfolk went blue-green and plant-like.
Well, why? I was gonna say, I was like, why like if Wonderwine Hub was blue-green and not blue-white, then you're in business. But it's blue-white.
It's blue-white. It's blue-white. And blue-white does not have a Horizon land yet.
Oh. Oh yeah. I guess. Do you think blue green Merfolk could be a thing? Just too rough on the mana.
No, it's not rough on the mana at all. Actually, it's the problem is that the payoff card is Mistbinder at 2 mana, but then if the deck is just full of lords, I don't really find that I beat attrition-based decks very well. I mean, they're just lords, they don't do anything special, and they just get picked off, and then you run out of cards.
Maybe you go back to Coco. That's always like the weird meme that like never works in Merfolk.
I played it once. I actually sleeved up Coco for a GP once.
Oh, jeez.
But it was not... and I got a 5-0 with it, too, online. But it was not... it wasn't well positioned against Jeskai control. And I ended up facing like 2 Jeskai controls right at that time.
Yeah, isn't it the best when you 5 with a deck? You're like, this deck's not that good. And then people are like, what? They always react the same when you're like, no, this deck sucks. And I played Jeskai Saheeli recently, and the deck's horrible. I went 5-0, and I'm like, okay, guys, this deck's horrible. And they're like, what? You went? And as I proceed to go 0-2 with Hogak and say this deck's broken, they're like,
this deck's busted.
Like, you don't. It's like, you guys don't understand. Like, it's confirmation bias. Like, how? No, it's not. It's yeah. I think there's a different one for. No, it is confirmation bias. That just because I went 5-0 doesn't mean it's good, and just because I went 0-2 doesn't mean it's bad. But you play with a deck, and you're like, I can kill them turn 3. I can cast Hogak turn 2. Like, this is really good.
This would be good against like everything.
And ended up being busted. But then 5-0 freaking Saheeli, I'm like, this deck sucks. Didn't want to play it again. And I played it again. I think I went 4-1 with... No, I think I went 5-0 with it again. And I still think it's bad. I hate that deck so much.
The Felidar Guardian deck, right?
Yeah. It looks good.
Well, you get to play Teferi now, right?
Yeah, it looks good, plays good. You can combo kill very strongly, but I hate the deck. I don't know, like I don't know what it is. It's something about it. It just doesn't feel good. Like that, you just lose to all the. You can beat any deck, but you lose to like artifact decks really hard with it. Even though I don't know,
those aren't very popular right now. Karn, the great creator, is keeping them in their place.
That's true. I love Karn.
I hate Karn.
He's so good.
He finds anything. Walking Ballista.
He does
Lattice, Ensnaring Bridge. It's like Karn goes to a buffet of all the
whatever you want. As much as you
Merfolks.
want it, you just exile it again, go get it again. Like, the best is when someone surgical my Chalice and was like, okay, Karn, we'll get it out of exile, play it. It's like, wait a second, why does it say or exile? So dumb. Like, you can get it from your sideboard or exile. Probably for Commander, actually. That's probably like the one reason.
Oh, you can still take things from. So outside the game still means exile.
No,
or maybe, or did it?
Says on the card. It says on the card.
Oh, okay. You can take from exile or from outside the game. Okay.
Yeah, and so they said exile probably like for Commander, because it'd just be useless if you couldn't. Because that way you can like exile your artifact with who knows what in Commander, and then you get it with your Karn.
All these cards are based around Commander now.
They really are, and it's really good though, because then it keeps the game alive. They can like have more money to put into it, even though everyone's into it. Like I'm okay with them printing a lot for Commander. I don't play Commander at all. Like
Neither do I.
I can't do politics, man. I can't be like, hey Jimmy, if you save me, I will tickle your Ren and 6 or something. I don't know, like whatever they in Commander. Who knows? I don't know those people. Like I play it once and I'm like, okay, that was nice. I'm good for a month. Like I don't know, it's just not my thing. Like Modern. Do you only play Modern, or do you like expand to like Limited or Legacy? Because
I don't play Limited. I basically only play Modern. I play a little bit of Legacy, and I mean I'll play Standard if there's a deck I like.
Yeah, like just to show off Merfolk in Standard or something. Just
I don't mind any mono blue deck. I like mono blue decks. Like the mono blue tempo deck. I played that a lot when it was good in Standard. And then they printed Teferi Time Raveler, and then it was useless. Just turned to garbage overnight. And now every deck plays Teferi. Almost every deck plays Teferi.
Well, I mean, Elementals are here. They apparently Elementals is better than Teferi now.
Good. Screw
Yeah, like,
Teferi.
I tried playing Elemental yesterday. The solid 0-3 didn't win a game, but I was loving the value. I played against humans. I proceeded to draw like 8 cards, but I just had like a bunch of 1/1s on the floor. And he went triple Mantis Rider, swing, kill you. And then like, at least you drew 7 cards. I'm like, I felt good, but like I was nowhere near winning. I love the Risen Reef. That card's so great. It's 1 blue-green. When it enters, reveal top card if it's a land, put into play tapped. Otherwise, draw it. And it triggers off any elemental that you control that enters the battlefield.
So whenever an elemental enters the battlefield, it still triggers?
Yeah, if that creature's in the play, yeah. So you play that.
You can just start drawing cards.
Or putting lands in play.
Yeah.
And so Standard's playing that with the new Chandra. So you put into play 2 1/1s, and they both trigger.
Oh yeah. It has the 0 ability, right?
Yeah. And so it's phenomenal. I absolutely love it. I just have so much fun doing that stuff. I don't even like winning. Like I just love drawing cards.
You just to draw all the cards in the world.
Yeah, I felt great. I had 7 1/1s. I lost hard, but I just was happy because it's just like so ecstatic. We got all the value in the world.
So what, you tried to play this standard deck in Modern?
Yeah. Well, not the exact one, but basically the same concept. It didn't work too well, but it felt good. But
maybe there's something there then.
Maybe that's why the elemental land spiked from. I only know the foils because I look at foils. It went from $10 to $50 now, and I think the regular went from like $2 to $10. It's a lower one. Lower one foils are insane.
Oh sure, yeah.
But I don't. It maybe could have a place. Like it's a good card, but the problem is, humans just does everything better if you're trying to do a tribal deck. Like
that's what they say. We have to prove them wrong.
We're still trying. 4 years strong.
Yeah.
We're playing Cryptic now.
Damn it! This match could be different if I have Cryptic.
It could be.
No,
good.
probably not.
Imagine if I had 4 Cavernous Souls.
Yeah. Well, I would just use a Cryptic to tap your team. Tap Pile Driver. That'd be the most useful thing.
That would definitely go this. It does a lot. Cryptic's so good. I love that card. People hating it, but I think it's still a good card. Not as a 4 of anymore, but like a 2 of. And
sure,
like,
it's all the value. Gives all the value.
Just does everything you need. Man. Who knows? Maybe they'll print a hybrid next of like a Merfolk and a Goblin. Probably not.
Probably not. I think Mero said something like they don't mix those creature types. There's no Merfolk. Oh no, I think there is one Merfolk Goblin. Is there one Merfolk Goblin in existence? There's like a red-blue Merfolk.
Oh, there is. That's the Joran. Whenever you cast your second spell, draw a card. I don't think it's a Goblin though.
No, there's another one. Red, blue Merfolk. It's like from Invasion.
Oh yes, Cherry.
It is a Merfolk Goblin. Razorfin Hunter.
That's actually. Let me look.
That is ugly as hell.
I had my guy make
literally Merfolk Goblin.
Make a thumbnail, and it's a mermaid goblin. Does it look like a mermaid? And like trident in the hand. Oh yeah. So he made. I can't really show you off of this.
Someone's gonna see.
Yeah. I can send it to you, and so then, yeah, so that's what the thumbnail is gonna be: is the Merfolk Goblin, with my face over it, the one picture we have. But that was fun, man.
Thanks for offering the challenge.
Yeah, thank you for accepting. It was wonderful. I enjoyed it. All the like Merfolk was my favorite decks. I'm pretty sure I watched your stuff. When did you start on YouTube?
4 years ago? 5?
Yeah, that sounds about right. When I was getting into it, I'd watch.
4. Yeah. Yeah. Late 2014. Very late. Like end of November-ish.
And that's when, yeah, you were like switching back with Tech Edge and different decks. Like Modern just evolved and changed so much. So Merfolk's definitely one of my more favorite decks. And a lot of people keep asking me to play Merfolk again because like the last time I played it, I went 5-0 with it twice,
There you go.
and I was like, I don't want to play this again. Like, no, I wasn't. No, that was a different deck. I went 5-0 with it, but I just was like, the way it played, just like I didn't enjoy it anymore in Modern, just because of how Modern's changed completely.
Oh yeah.
How
Modern's hostile.
it's dumb, but it's still good. Like Force Negation really helped. I think that was a huge card because that was one thing you would like play Aether Vial, but then you die to a combo deck turn 2, or it just helps slow them down.
Yeah, the old issue. I mean, it still sometimes is an issue. You just play. You have to tap out on turn 3 to put a creature in play, and then they just kill you, and then that's it.
So Karn or O-Stone, you're just like, well,
Yeah, I guess it's over.
all the difference in the world.
But now you can force negation it and still have a lot of game to win. Well, you force negation and then usually you can untap and either swing for lethal or almost lethal.
I hope they print something good in the next set. It's weird because they print these Merfolks that are almost good, like great, like the 1/1 that you can sack to exile creatures that come into play that aren't cast.
Yeah, Mistcaller.
Like, it's good. And certain, like, it's a really good card they printed, but it's not something that you're playing as a 4 of in the main. And like,
Or not usually.
Yeah, we're not getting any more of those recently. Like, which isn't fair because Goblin just got like 12 brand new like main deck cards. But we need a Merfolk that like does something. Probably another 1-drop maybe.
Oh, we definitely need another 1-drop. Like the Benthic Biomancer still isn't good enough.
It's very good though.
Well, it's a lot better than the old stuff, but it's not a Champion of the Parish. It's not a Glistener Elf. It's not a Goblin Guide. It's not Swift Spear. It doesn't have any opportunity to really put pressure on the opponent.
That's true.
It's just like a
really
good value creature.
Every other tribe has like a 1 mana value creature almost. At least the good tribes that do. Like, freaking Elves has a bunch of broken 1-drops.
Oh yeah, Elves has all the 1-drops.
But yeah, I feel like in the future Merfolk will get more stuff. It's still playable. It's a niche deck that's strong, but like a lot of people just don't play it. But I think it's very viable.
Well, the one of the biggest issues, just philosophically, is if you're going to spend, and now Merfolk is an expensive deck. I mean, if you want to spend money on Caverns and Force of Negations and Force of Wills, so like if you're going to spend that much money, why not just buy Humans? Also a pretty expensive deck, but the deck that has the most spotlight on it.
That's true.
So you're going to buy
cheap
Humans.
Merfolk.
Merfolk used to be dirt cheap. I mean, you still can build it dirt cheap, but it just won't have any of the good cards in it. I mean, you don't need Cavern of Souls, but
Vials are expensive too.
Vial is expensive. You can't get around that. You gotta fork out, I don't know, a PlayStation's worth of vials.
It's ridiculous. Do you have any random 6s online? The good old $107 bill.
No, because I don't draft, so I don't have any Modern Horizons cards.
You open your chest?
Nope. Sell them.
Don't sell them. From the man who's made over $1,000 in chest, do not sell your chest.
How much more are they worth?
I'm at least up probably $900 if I would have just sold compared to opening. At least.
What? Why? Why does the EV work out this way?
Just one, you gotta get lucky.
Okay.
Like literally, we'd open 10 chests, and it was like one. We opened a chest with 1,000 play points twice, so that happens about 1 in every 500.
Okay.
We've opened, I think, 3 sets of cards. We've opened like 5 True Names, 3 Phoenixes when they were 60, Mox Opals when they were 60. Yeah, so like I always open because it's just like it's right now. It just I don't know. It's right now. I don't think it's that great to open just because a lot of things have gone down, which is weird because they rose the price on chests. But when the EV is below 2, you definitely open.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Right now they're like 2.5, which is really high, so you should be selling. But when it's below 2, you definitely open.
I mean, I know I don't want to sell when it's below 2, but I didn't think like opening them helped me any. Because I thought the EV is still attached to the expected value of what's inside the treasure chest.
It is, but if you can hold on to it, and they'll go. I don't know. It's just like
Yeah, you can hold on to it.
You can hold on to it.
I don't feel as lucky as you.
That's the thing. You gotta feel it. If you don't feel it, you're not gonna be lucky. Like
you gotta feel it.
Literally, like
you gotta feel the deck.
It's the law of attraction. If people think I'm gonna lose, you're most likely gonna lose. Like the law of attraction, the secret. Like last night, we opened sealed pools. I'm like, okay, we're gonna open a random 6. We're miss, hit, boom, and we opened up a seasoned pyromancer. 140 ticks right there. It was wonderful. Or no, it was like 120. You just gotta imagine it. The worst is when I tried opening up a waifu Narset, the Japanese altar. Mm-hmm. I think I bought like 80 chests and I whiffed on all of them. And they're like, "Why didn't you just buy the card?" I'm like, "But I was in too deep to go back." So one with ego, I had to like keep going forward, like in my mind that I'm right, even though I knew I was wrong. And then 2, I knew they were right. I should have just bought it after buying 80 chests. But I just had to keep going with it. I was like, no, you don't understand. We're going to open it. And then we never did. So, like, they're randomly worth freaking 40. They were worth 40 ticks at the beginning. Now they're at 27, which is ridiculous. But they just look so much better.
And Ren and 6 was like, I don't know what at the beginning. And
30 up to 100.
Now they're at some insane number.
So this is what other people were doing. Let's go with that. So Mana Traders...
The other people.
Yeah, the other people were doing. This is what I heard. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
So Mana Traders, they had a bug, which is why I think their system's down right now, where it keeps cutting their prices that they're selling cards for in half to like anywhere between 50% of the card's worth to about 35% of the card's worth. So you could buy Ren and 6 from them for 26 ticks and sell it anywhere else for about 86 at the time. Or no, 76 at the time. Now it's up
ridiculous.
Yeah. So everyone went and bought out all the Ren and 6s and then sold them. And it just...
That sucks.
The word spread out and everyone started doing it. I don't think they caught on until someone tried PayPaling to pay. And so it still said it costs $104 that you're going to PayPal me, but they charged them $290. And that's when they messaged them like, hey, you guys overcharged me, and it's not even trading me the cards. And so they got their refund and everything. And I think that's because right after that happened, then it went down. So I think that's when they caught on as to what happened.
Something's going on with Mana Traders.
So yeah, that's what. Yeah, I had to buy these cards because they were down at the moment, but I think they're fixing it. But that's my Ren and 6 story about how it's an insane price and how people were just buying it out, and so that's why everyone sold. So I don't know how it went up to 100 when everyone was selling it. It was probably because everyone bought it out is why it rose up a lot. So it was around 70, but then everyone bought it out, and so when everyone buys it out from a big person, the number goes up. So I learned that with Echo Vions. So I decided to buy 25 Echo Vions, and it inflated the price just because of how small the community is. Me buying 25 inflated the price. from 3.5 ticks to 4.5 ticks.
Okay.
But when you sell it back, it goes down. So I didn't make anything. And so with the Renin ticks, I think with that is people were buying all these out, and that's what rose it from 76 all the way to 100. And now because I just sold some that I picked up yesterday, where you want to buy it, it's 106, but selling to them, they only pay 86 ticks right now, and it's probably going down. But so it's a weird economy online where you can affect the market, but it's really hard to sell crap really fast because the bots, they'll only buy 4 at a time if you're selling to them. But 4 of one card.
Interesting. Okay.
4 of one card at a time. Because I would sell them 4 for this price. I go to sell them it again, the price dropped.
Right.
So that way they're making it so they don't buy a bunch of one card at one price.
Mm-hmm.
And so Magic Online's weird.
You damn speculators.
I wasn't trying to spec. I was just... Well, okay, well, it was because...
Well, someone's trying to spec, that's for sure. That's why they got these systems in place.
Because he 5-0'd with the Urza deck, and it was just this Echo of Eons weird deck, and nothing else 5-0'd. So I assumed after it got posted, and Saffron Olive did it, that it would go from 3 ticks to 10. And it did not, for some reason. I don't know why, but it didn't. So now I'm stuck with a bunch of Echo of Eons that I can't really sell or use.
The thing is... what's it called? This is the Time Twister card.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna find some way to bust this damn thing.
It's like Fatih's. He's 5-0'd with it twice back to back on the postings.
Mm-hmm.
It's just no one's picking it up, but it's strong.
It just needs like, I don't know, one good GP finish for the rest of the world to wake up.
Yeah. If he tops 8 at GP, I'm rich. I'll have like $80.
Yeah.
I'll triple the investment. Of the stupid 24 Echo of Eons that I can't get rid of.
What you really gotta do is you gotta play the deck yourself at a GP.
I know, but I know it's bad.
Win it.
That's like with Vanifar Pod, how I know it's bad, but I made cards double. And I was like, are you kidding me? This stupid card doubled. Because like I would 5-0 with it, and the videos that I made on it got really popular. And so Woodland Bellower went from a $3 card to a $6 card. I was like, are you kidding me? Like,
well, like the casual players that love to try new stuff.
That is true. If they see something fun and new, they'll go buy it.
Yeah.
And it was cheap. It was cheap anyways. And it was a big thing that like back then I like played Vanifar and got it posted three times back to back to back. And so no one else was doing Vanifar then, like actually winning with it, which a lot of it came down to luck, but
there's always luck in this game.
One thing that, oh yeah, a lot more luck is needed with that deck though.
But you just tutor for things.
Yeah, but it has to not die, and you have to live to turn 4. It was asking for a lot. And Phoenix was the best deck at the time, so it just would TT single-handedly beat me. But Vanifar, I'm always happy for that deck. That's the one thing that like blew up my YouTube and my stream was that deck. So I'm always grateful for Vanifar.
Gonna have a sweet spot for Vanifar.
That's what got all the plebs to come and watch. I love it. But that's about all I got for questions. You got anything else?
Those were questions?
Yeah, sure.
I got... What can I think?
I love it. Yours is going to be all edited. Oh, mine's going to be so raw.
No, I do very little editing. This is all. Yeah. This is all going to be in here. I don't do any. I don't have to switch out anything like this.
Yeah, where's your board? Where's the? See, I can edit that if I knew how. I could be like, boom, the board, just like how you do that board.
Well, I moved, and now I'm in this room with this bed here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm gonna. I've got an idea. I can put like a table here where this litter box is. And then
oh, that's a litter box.
Yeah, there's a litter box down there. and then I can put like, I don't know, the board and all this other magic crap. I'm also thinking of just getting a green screen, and then I can put a picture. I can put a picture of a board there that I cannot interact with.
This is the one you want. It's like $50, and you can put it away, and it's huge. So it'll cover your thing. I'll send you a link to it. It's just like you can.
Yeah, I know it. I saw it. But is it big enough? Is it really big enough?
For right behind. So you just put it like right behind your chair, and it just is up like that, and it covers everything.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
It's huge. It's like a wingspan of.
This is big. This is huge.
Yeah,
it's pretty big.
So it's my whole wingspan. So it's like 6'1" wingspan. It's about.
Oh yeah, okay.
4 feet tall.
Whatever. Well, I'll burn the $50.
And so it was one that was recommended. So a lot of people use it.
I need it for my news channel for sure.
And you can just hang it up, like, because otherwise you're like putting a green screen, hanging it from the ceiling, and.
Yeah, it's probably annoying.
I can't. Oh yeah, I just forgot to put up my background. So this is supposed to be my room. This is the room that I put in behind me, but I forgot to turn on. So that's always there.
Yeah, that's always there.
That's always there. Sometimes you forget. Yeah, the one time out of 2 years, people think I move. I just change the rooms.
Yeah, that's right. I'm in Hawaii today.
Yeah,
today I'm in Europe.
And then we're in a jet one day.
Yeah.
That was the absolute worst experience. Streaming from my laptop, and so it's just like dying. You just hear the fans going full blast, and everyone's like, "Whoa, we're on Squa's jet."
What were you streaming from an airplane once?
No, I was streaming from my laptop instead of my desktop.
Okay.
And it like is not capable of doing it all. So the fans, you could just hear the fans full blast from the camera.
Sure.
So all you hear, and everyone's like, "We're on Squa's jet."
Oh, I see. Okay.
We're gonna have another jet. So that's like the whole joke. It's like I have a jet because we had this really bad quality one time.
That is such a good idea. If the fans are like making so much noise, I just put in the background like some sort of airplane cockpit or something like that.
You're just on a plane.
I'm just on a plane. Just happen to be a plane.
This is my jet.
Yeah.
I'm halfway there. I just need to get this to look better, and I can have my green screen set up. It's taken me a month or so to finally get it set up, but I didn't want some crappy background for this.
Or I need to find like 2 hours stock footage of an empty chair on a plane, and I just put myself where the empty chair is, and you can see the flight attendants walk up and down. Yeah, people are going to the bathroom.
I mean, that's great.
I'm streaming from an airplane.
Where the heck you would find that footage? But that's a good idea. That sounds way out there. But okay, I know let's see. That's about all I got.
All right. Well, anyway, if you like Squa Chief, if you want to see some goblins and Vanifar Pod, go check them out. It's Squa Chief on YouTube and Twitch.
And
you
Twitch.
Stream. Yeah, you want to see him stream
live?
If
you want to see Pikachu, aka Merfolk, check him out on the YouTube at Nikachu.
MTG.
Yeah. MTG Nikachu, because there's multiple Nikachus.
So there's millions of Nikachu. There's actually a lot of if you look up Nikachu, you'll just find me, but there are literally a lot of Nikachus out there.
They're just hiding.
For whatever reason. I just show up on the search engine better than they do.
His email is Nikachu69, because Nikachu 1, 2, 3, all the way up was all taken. So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But
that's what I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah. Thanks so much. Have a good one.
You too. See you next time.